I am rocking the Can I Have a Waters. Cam is rocking the Strawberry Mimosas. Emmanuel is rocking the coffees. And it's doing good, man. So if you haven't gotten a pair, go to ShadySideUp.com, get you a pair.
Thank you for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe and most importantly, click the bell so you get notified as soon as we drop a new video. Also, if you have clicked the bell, make sure that your YouTube notifications are enabled so that you get the notification. Enjoy the video!
This is the time where I found out a girl was trying to put voodoo on my shirt to keep me. You know, they gotta do something, you know? So this story happened years ago. At the time, I was working at the police station in Miami, and one of my friends who I played football with in high school, his older brother also worked there, and he was one of my supervisors, right? Older guy and someone that, you know, I looked up to at the time. And so he, of course, you know, had a girl at the time and everything. We would always trade stories back and forth. And so it was a big concert coming up, and it was gonna be at the Miami Heat's arena. And at this particular time, I was talking to this chick, and we actually met back in elementary, right? So it was years in between that we haven't, spoken anything like that, and we finally, reconnected, and we started, talking and everything. And one thing led to another. She started liking the brother, this pre-hot top, this with the waves, dolphins jumping out of him, and because majority of the policemen at the police station was working that event, we had some free tickets and, a little VIP. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna stun her a little bit, asked her if she wanted to go. So of course I asked her and she said, yeah, and everything like that. And before this event happened, we went out a couple times, took her to Bayside. If you ever been to Miami, Bayside it's a nice little spot. Wined and dined her, what I'm saying, without the wine. And not on my dime, I ain't really had too much, But she would always ask me, can she, it was a shirt that I had on and she liked it and everything. She was always ask me, should she have my shirt? And I was like, nah, this is my shirt. Why you want my shirt? And she was like, no, I just want some, of you. And I'm like, oh, okay. you want to go to sleep in my shirt. Oh, that's cute. You know what I'm saying? But I told her, I said, nah, you can't have my shirt. One evening, we went out and everything like that. And so, went in the house and everything like that. And she started kissing on the brother. You know what I'm saying? So I started kissing him back. You know what I'm saying? My mom told me, hey, somebody hit you, hit him back. So I figured she kissed me, I'm gonna kiss her back. So we started doing that, touching and everything. And she, she take off my shirt. I was like, oh, it's getting real, And so I took off hers. But anyway, nothing didn't happen. I had to leave.
What?
Yeah.
Nothing happened.
Yeah.
Again?
Yeah.
Wrong?
Yeah, no. At this time, I was a virgin at this time. Yeah, I was a virgin. Okay. I was a virgin at this time. Yeah. Oh yeah, I did. Yeah. I was still brick down there, but I was still nervous. Still nervous.
I was still brick.
I was still brick.
Cocaine.
Yeah. So I had to leave, whatnot, and actually my homeboy, he picked me up because this was I was still on the job. I was still working, and so he came to pick me up, and I ran out, and then we left and everything like that. So then I forgot I left my shirt, but I was like, ain't no big deal, right? Then he's like, man, you gotta get your shirt. I said, why? It's just a it's a shirt. I can always get it back. You know what I'm saying? He was like, nah, you need to get it back. I'm like, why? So he tells me the story of when him and his ex, why he had to break up with her and what happened. So he tells me that him and his ex, like, she put a voodoo spell on him. And I was like, come on, man. This voodoo, come on, man. And like he's from, he's from Colombia and everything like that. He was like, no, I'm serious. Like, at the time he didn't know, but he was saying like, all of a sudden, like all he could think about was her, nothing else. Like anybody tried to move him away from her, like he always had this strong urge just to always be around her, talk to her. Like it just, he couldn't break from her, and like he couldn't really eat or like anything. So I'm just like,
What you pussy with?
that's what I thought. You know what I'm saying? And then he was like, no, like it was that strong. When him and his ex went to, I guess, back to Colombia or whatnot, she had his chain. And so she took it to, I guess, a witch doctor or whatever. And the witch doctor placed the voodoo spell on the chain. So when she gave it back to him, it was around him. He never took it off. And so, long story short, they found out about it and he had to do some crazy stuff, you know what I'm saying, to get that spell off him and everything like that, right? So he tells me, that's why you need to get your shirt back. And the young lady, she was of Haitian descent. And I, listen, I got love for all my Haitians, all my Caribbean people everywhere. But he was like, you need to get the shirt back. He was like, trust me, she always was already asking for it and she has it now. And so I was like, damn, so I'm like nervous. So the day of the event at the Miami Arena is coming around. It's the next day, right? Next night, I should say. So I asked her, would she go? She was like, yeah. So me and him, we making like a plan how I'm gonna get my shirt back, right? And so we go, we pick her up and, go to the event. We go to the VIP section. We have a good time, you know what I'm saying? And so, we come from the event and my homeboy drops me and her back to her house. So, I'm walking her in and as I'm leaving the car, she's kind of walking a little bit to go to the door. And my friend calls me, like, hey, get your shirt, like, by any means necessary. I'm like, all right. So go to the door, go ahead and, get a little kiss here and there. And then I felt like she wasn't gonna let me in. So I was like, hey, can I use your bathroom real quick? Is it cool? She was like, yeah, you go in the bathroom. Okay, cool. So when I walk in the house, it's like the scene, and you ever seen the Bad Boys when they go chasing the Haitians and they go in the house and everything like,
Who in my house?
I'm the devil. Who's asking?
The devil is not welcome here. You got to call yourself the devil in his house. Shit.
like that, but it's dark. And she was saying like her grandma is like in the back and like I could hear like crazy sounds and stuff. And I'm just like, I'm like, what's going on here? Like a haunted house almost. And it's like dark and it's, how when some people have like a lot of like little figurines and stuff, like, and it's like dolls like that. I'm just like, oh, she really do voodoo. I was like, all right. So now I'm like, all right. So she was like, yeah, the bathroom's here. I'm just go check on my grandma and everything like that. I was like, cool. I was like, oh, this is a nice house. I was like, your grandma room in the back? She's like, yeah. I was like, well, your room must be close because you were. She's like, no, I'm a room right here. I was like, oh, cool. So she go to her grandma room, right? So I go to the bathroom, and as soon as I hear her go in her grandma room, I come out. And so now I'm in her room, and I'm just trying to find like my shirt. So she got clothes everywhere, and I'm looking, and I hear, all right, grandma, I'll be back. So I hear her coming back out. So I'm like, what? I'm trying to scramble, and the last piece of clothing, like I moved out the way, I see my shirt, and my shirt was like, all the other clothes was thrown on the floor. My shirt was laid out like on the bed, like in a certain area, and it was around like little trinkets and stuff. And I'm like, oh, she was gonna put voodoo on me, like for real. So I grabbed my shirt, and as soon as I grabbed my shirt, I was like trying to place it under me like I was stealing something from the store. You know how you put it on your body? As soon as I'm walking out, she had just came out of her grandma room, and she was like, hey, she was like, you good? I was like, oh yeah, I'm man. It was just a little gas, And she was like, oh, okay. She was like, but I ain't hear like you in the bathroom. I was like, oh yeah, I'm a quiet bathroom user. So yeah. So I said, hey, listen, I had a fun time. I'm gonna go ahead I'm gonna get on out of here. No, it's you and your grandma here. So as I'm backing up, going out, the shirt fall.
Oh shit.
I'm like, and I look at her, she look at me, she was like, hey, give me my shirt. I say, no, this is my shirt. So she chased me. I grab it, I'm running, boom, through the dark now, falling, hitting shit, boom, boom. I'm like, oh, hey. I come through the front door, right? Boom, come out, I'm running, boom. I told my homeboy, start the car. He looked like, oh, he started driving off a little bit, so I'm running. And I turned around, she like almost on, oh! Like this. So I told him, my homeboy still driving, and I told him, I said, hey, roll the window down, don't stop. He rolled the window down, I hopped in. No, I swear to you. Not just fall in, but I'm halfway. I swear to you. You know when you scared,
Oh, yeah.
like that adrenaline rushing, you could do almost anything. Like I literally,
She was chasing you.
she was chasing me. I'm gone. So so I jumped in because I used to do high jump too. So go over the bars. So, right? So I'm running and I dive in. I scraped myself. Yeah, I scraped myself, but I got in and took off. And I'm like, yo, I had my shirt back. And then after that, she would call. She's like, why you take my shirt? I wanted my shirt. I say, this is not your shirt. It's my shirt. So long story short, I got my shirt back. You know what I'm saying? And thankfully, I'm here today. All right?
I know that was scary when she took off running after.
What?
you.
Yeah.
That's some scary.
Yeah, and listen, I'm pretty fast now. But when I turned around, I was like, yeah, it gotta be Voodoo keeping her up, that speed up with me. Oh, yeah.
So
But
one question. What was their talk like on the ride home? What did your friend say to you?
nah, he was telling me, he was like, now you believe me? I was like, yeah. It's like, cause we all kind of heard about, I don't want to say what everybody heard about, but I know, especially in the Caribbean, like a Caribbean family or anything like that, you've heard about stories of voodoo and stuff like that. But at the time, I was young too. But I told him, now, I'm a believer in the Most High. Like, you can only give power to that if you truly believe it. You know what I'm saying? But
So she didn't have demon powers. She wasn't running fast like.
oh no, at the time, oh yeah. She was. I was like, whoa, yeah.
Nah, that story was better than Soldier Boy's story when he shot them niggas into his house.
I hop out, I start shooting. Bow, 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 bow. Shot the nigga.
Alright.
All right, what comes in the box once you get it? All your retainers. I got 15 of them, so it's gonna take me 15 weeks to straighten my teeth. And I only got the top teeth because I need a bottom tooth extracted. But what's cool about Bite, they work with me, so they'll still help me with my top teeth until I get my bottom teeth situated. So I got 15 retainers all in this box. Also, got some accessories. I got what you put your retainers in, carry around when you take them out to eat, or if you out or whatnot at a restaurant and you're on a date, put it in there. And I got some whitening foam to use, whiten my teeth. Also, you got the Hyper Bite, which is really cool, which cuts your time in half. If you use it every day, I think it's just for 5 minutes a day, it'll cut your treatment time in half. It's the only technology that Bite has. It's a technology that only Bite has, which is really cool, which separates them from all the other competition. So I'm excited to use that. And yeah, so today is the day. I'm gonna open this one, see what it looks like. Boom. But I still get the bottom with it, but it's probably just gonna keep it in place where it's at, which is cool. But this is my first tray for the first week of straightening my top teeth. So comes with instructions. Comes with a little sticker that says the wait is over. It is time to bite. I know you can't see it. If it focus, I don't know. This is cool. Let me pop it in. And it fits. perfectly, actually. Yep. And it's comfortable, too. But I gotta take it out before I eat or drink anything that's not water. So that's cool. Let me put this in the tray. So if y'all want to start on this journey, just use my code BITEDT.
Hey, what up? It's Tahir Moore, and this is a story about the time I got fired right after I said I wasn't about to get fired.